If you look closely at the Taiwan Strait activities in late January, you will find a very weird thing. The People's Liberation Army's military plane activities reached a peak on the 24th, then suddenly dropped, like the power was cut off. This is not because of weather or a trick in strategy, but because Zhang Youxia had a problem that day. Many scholars and military insiders in the Chinese Communist Party system think because of Zhang Yuxia's problem, the plan for using force against Taiwan will be delayed by at least 5 years or even longer. What exactly happened inside the People's Liberation Army after Zhang Yuxia had a problem? People outside often have a wrong idea, thinking that Zhang Youxia, as Xi Jinping's childhood friend and a second-generation Red, plays more of a role as a watchdog for political loyalty in the military commission. But information from military insiders completely changes this view. According to Mr. Qian, a person who knows how the Chinese military works, Zhang Yuxia is not just a symbolic deputy in the military commission. He has long been in charge of equipment systems, joint operation planning, and military preparations related to Taiwan. He is the key person who really handles the details and coordinates things. Mr. Qian said, the Chinese Communist Party's plan to attack Taiwan with force started planning early this century after more than 10 years of internal practice and experience building. In recent years, the focus has shifted from political statements to checking if it can be done. But after Zhang Yuxia's event, it badly affected the top leaders' decisions. The plans that were already made need to be changed. The views of soldiers in different army branches on attacking Taiwan need to be adjusted again. And the harder part is how to calm the troops' feelings. Right now, the effect on army morale is more deadly than problems with weapons and equipment. The real change is not in equipment, but in people and systems being broken. This is also confirmed by military scholar Zhang Jian. Zhang Jian pointed out that the Chinese Communist Party's plan to fight Taiwan depends a lot on the military commission's coordination of equipment, supplies, mobilization, and political reliability. Zhang Youxia played a deciding and coordinating role in many key parts, not just a simple doer. For example, he knows very well about the rocket force's strengths, weaknesses, and adjustments, and the Navy's equipment. If Zhang Yuxia is lost, it's hard to find someone as good in a short time, which will create an empty spot in the command system. That means Zhang Yuxia is the chief engineer and operator of this complex machine for attacking Taiwan. Now, the operator is taken away, so the machine stops. So, the question is, since Zhang Yuxia is so important, and he is Xi Jinping's hand-picked loyal friend, why would Xi Jinping act against him at this time? Or even have to act? Behind this, there is a knot that maybe even Xi Jinping doesn't want to face. That is the death of former Premier Li Keqiang. We talked to He Chao, a person who knows high-level operations. He told us a very shocking detail. From Li Keqiang leaving the power center to his sudden death in Shanghai, this whole process had a huge mental shock on Zhang Yuxia. From outside, the army seems like a solid block. But in fact, on Taiwan issues, there have always been two voices inside the system. Before he died, Li Keqiang often said inside that we should solve the cross-strait problem through economic mixing and system cooperation, against changing the constitution rashly, and against using force too much. This rational and steady voice seemed to disappear after Li Keqiang's death, but it actually caused agreement in the hearts of old generals like Zhang Yuxia. According to He Chao's information, in internal talks after Li Keqiang's death, Zhang Yuxia started to clearly say he opposes using force against Taiwan. At this time, Zhang Yuxia's opposition was based on professional military judgment. He said many times that with the current military strength and system, pushing military action against Taiwan is hard to get the expected result. This clashes badly with Xi Jinping's rush to solve the Taiwan problem in the 2027 time window. Insider Yang Lei told us that rumors about Zhang Yuxia being pulled into the purge storm have been spreading in the political bureau and above for at least 2 years. Why wait 2 years to act? Because there were differences at the top. Some supporters think Zhang Youxia has war merits, long supported Xi Jinping, and want to go easy on him. Yang Lei also said that some in the army blamed Zhang Yuxia for the not reaching expected effects of military threats against Taiwan in recent years, thinking his attitude is unclear or even delaying on purpose. In the top leader's view, this is not just different opinions, but touches the bottom line of political loyalty. In a dictator's logic, if loyalty is not total, it is totally not loyal. When the vice chairman who knows the army starts to question the top commander's strategic will, this clear thinking in profession is seen as betrayal, and politics. Here, we need to stop and think about a strategic puzzle. Xi Jinping wants to grab the 2027 time window, thinking it is the best time to solve the Taiwan problem. But at the same time, in 2026, this key point, he personally cleans out the commander who knows this war best. Do you think after Zhang Youxia falls, Xi Jinping will have to delay attacking Taiwan because of command chain break? Or to shift internal problems, he will take a big risk and speed up starting the war? If you think delay attacking Taiwan, please type 1 in the comments. If you think take the risk, please type 2. The guests we talked to think Xi Jinping's plan to attack Taiwan will definitely be delayed. Why? How big is the damage from Zhang Yuxia's fall to the attack plan? The inside assessment is much sadder than outsiders think. Insider He Chao said the worry inside now is Zhang Yuxia was deeply involved in planning the attack on Taiwan for a long time, knowing a very wide and high level of information. Once he has a problem, whether arrested or other uncontrollable things, the top leaders first think, is the current plan leaked? Is the safety still okay? Under this extreme distrust, the authorities have started to think about big changes to the set plans, or even make new ones. He Chao stressed, this is not just changing a few people or small fixes, but the whole set of plans need to start over. He thinks, with high stress on secrecy and control, any rebuilding process is hard to shorten the time. Without 10 or 8 years, it's hard to finish. Fan William, a researcher who worked in the army system, explained more about Zhang Yuxia's can't be replaced. Fan William pointed out that the Chinese Communist Party's attack plans are not one version, but many scenario practices. These plans are not just written on paper to use, but depend a lot on the participants' understanding of details. Zhang Yuxia is one of the memory carriers of these details. From Hu Wen time to Xi Jinping era, Zhang Youxia fully took over and knows the details of this system. Zhang Youxia is the real doer. When he is done, it means the plan itself needs to be thought over again. More dangerous is the collapse of trust structure. The attack plan depends a lot on the risk sharing among military commission high levels. If the army forms a view that even the vice chairman lacks safety, it will directly weaken generals' will to take responsibility at key points. For example, when a new order comes, the officers below might first think not how to do it, but whose order is this? If I do it, will I be purged later? Fan William warns that now the middle and high levels in the Chinese Communist Party are scared and base army hearts are scattered. If they insist on pushing force against Taiwan in 2027, maybe Taiwan is not gotten, but the backyard catches fire first. This possibility is becoming more real. So, does this mean Beijing gives up attacking Taiwan? Maybe this is the most dangerous and confusing part. We go back to the data at the start. From January 23rd to 24th, the People's Liberation Army planes flew 26 times in one day, most crossing the middle line. But by the 28th, it dropped to 4 times. A person with military background told us, this up and down shows the chaos inside the military commission. That high wave might be before or after Zhang Yuxia's problem. The army trying to show loyalty to the top, or to hide internal mess by making a tough fake look. The later drop is the real show of command systems stopping and checking after the personnel earthquake. Message persons told us, Beijing's strategy now is, threats can't stop, but real fight can't move. In the authorities' words, never send wrong signals to Taiwan and America. Never let outsiders think that because one Zhang Youxia falls, the Communist Party can't fight Taiwan. So, in future days, we will still see military drills, planes around Taiwan, even tougher talk. But all this is more like a hurt tiger roaring, trying to scare enemies, hiding its weakness while licking wounds. Based on our latest information, on January 30th, there is news that the Chinese Communist Party top authorities are talking about in mid-2026, promoting 2 to 3 politically loyal and reliable current lieutenant generals, adding them to the Central Military Commission members, trying to fill the empty spot from Zhang Youxia. But before these new people really know the work and build respect, the Chinese Communist Party's military actions against Taiwan will be in an awkward and dangerous fill-in period. Many inside persons and scholars agree, if Zhang Yuxia is missing long-term, the current attack plans will face system rebuild. Before the current plans finish rebuilding, most think the Chinese Communist Party's force against Taiwan plan will be delayed at least 5 years, or even longer. Xi Jinping spent 10 years cleaning Jiang Zemin's people, built what he calls the strongest military commission team, ready to finish his so-called history mission around 2027. But he never thought that what finally stops him is not American carriers, not Taiwan missiles, but his most trusted childhood friend and this suffocating system he built himself. Zhang Youxia's fall shows the most deadly weak point in the Chinese Communist Party's attack plan. This system can make advanced missiles, but can't make trust. In a chain of doubt, even the best war plan is just a pile of waste paper. For Taiwan, for the world, this might be an unexpected time window. Military insider Mr. Qian used an old Chinese saying to describe this: man's plans are not as good as heaven's plans. But the future has many things we can't predict. America and Taiwan can't be careless.